We are live. How is everybody doing this fine day? I am having a phenomenal day. I hope all of you are. I got a great workout in already. It was amazing. Did some arms, did some chest, feeling really good. What else we got going on? Shit, like this is this is an interesting video for me because it's kind of like, it's kind of like, and I told you so. And I mean, I have something on my nipple. There we go. But I'm used to saying I told you so because I've been right for 5 years and people thought I was wrong. Straight up. I mean, I find it amazing that even in the fitness world, there's like people like that were saying how wrong I was then and still act like I was wrong now, even though they can't talk about it because I'd make them look silly. But beyond that, I've always said that fat people should lose weight. And one of the biggest responses I get is that we should be nicer. We should do it in a nice way. That we need to be nice because fat shaming doesn't work. Fat shaming fucking works. I mean, very frankly, if you think you're awesome at 300 pounds, if you just think you're awesome and everybody tells you you're awesome and you're great just the way you are, what incentive do you have to change before your feet fall off? Like very, very, very little, because losing weight's not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination. You can make it easier by getting No Morbidly and Alchemy from the Ambrosia Collective. You can go there and use the code capital M, capital F, ING, capital C, capital O, and get some taken off of your order. And those two supplements just by themselves will make it so you have basically no physical hunger, and it pretty much cuts out the food noise. If you want to supercharge it, you can add Ember to it and make it the whole Trinity weight loss bundle. But I digress. So back to my original statement that fat shaming completely works. And Lizzo is the absolute reason we can say this. Let's take a look at, hang on a second. That's not what I want to take a look at. Video file. Downloads. Here it is.
I am actually on an intentional weight loss journey right now. Even at the end.
I loved that she had to come out and say that because I had already pointed out she was losing weight by this time when she said this. And I had predicted she was going to go on a weight loss journey about a year before she did. The only thing that she didn't do publicly is blame being fat on white men, which I bet you you could spurn her into it and say, and somehow it'll be the patriarchy white man's fault. But so just another I told you so for this fucking nitwit over here. But I will point this out.
End of my weight.
Well, hang on real quick. We'll put on a few other things real quick. Sorry to cut it off, but this is a person that used to literally give people thumbs up, encourage people to glutton themselves. And I'm not shitting you. There's videos of her encouraging people to eat. And, she was all about, she was the queen of body positivity. This is how you know fat acceptance and body positivity is dead. The second that fat people realize they can lose weight, they fucking do. The second that a 350-pound person figures out that they don't need to live like a 350-pound person anymore, they try to fucking lose that shit. Like, the whole premise of body acceptance, accepting yourself when you're fat as fuck, it's all you don't accept it, you concede to it. You concede to your eating disorder. You concede to it. You give into it. You don't accept it. You're not like, oh, I'm so happy I'm 400 pounds. Hey, you know what would be really awesome? If I would gain a little bit more weight so I actually passed out when I try to tie my shoes. Nobody says that. Nobody wants to be fat. Nobody wants to be fat. Nobody wants to be morbidly obese. I'm sure there's some people that want to have a fatter ass, some people that want to have fatter boobs, some people that want to have bigger shoulders. I'm sure there's people all that, but nobody wants to be sloppily morbidly obese the way that Lizzo was, because she was a sloppy fat fuck. So nobody wants that. Nobody. Here we go.
Lost journey. I'm not going to be considered thin by any means. I will still be considered.
She could be
morbidly obese on the BMI, and little bros on the internet are still gonna call me big backed. But
she was desperate to say white men there.
But I will be happy.
And I am happy. I did it. Today I stepped
Good for you. Look at it.
on the scale and I met my weight release goal. Told y'all I was gonna bump like this. Y'all didn't know that I could bump.
It's wild how she's like celebrating and kind of like rubbing in people's faces after so many of us she blocked and basically was trying to pretend that we were horrible people for telling her that she could lose weight. I'm happy she lost weight. Very, very, very happy
Like
she lost weight.
this.
She's showing a bunch of probably very mentally deficient individuals that they can lose weight. Like, I mean, she's showing her target audience, which probably has an average IQ of 70, that they can lose weight, which is very good, you know, because, you know, to lead stupid people, you got to speak on their level.
Let this be a reminder that you can do anything.
Very, 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 very good. Very good statement.
Anything you set your mind to. Now,
Yeah, you can even lose weight and not be morbidly obese.
I guess
right?
it's time to set new goals.
Good for you. No shit. First of all, high voltage, thank you very much. But I wanted to say this. Congratulations to Lizzo. No shit. Like, I'm super happy she lost weight. And very frankly, if we take a look at this shit, if we take a look at her, give me 1 second. Let me pull up something. So if I pull this up, okay, this should work. It's not working for me. So give me a second. I'm going to go over here, share screen. There it is. All right. So this is the Lizzo and from her latest video, right? Now she claims that she's not, you know, like, here's my thing. Somebody said Lizzo looks phenomenal now. Slow down. Okay. She's still, I would say, phenomenal. She looks a lot better, but slow the fuck down. Let's not gaslight her into thinking that she isn't going to look like a person that lost 200 fucking pounds. Slow the fuck down. Phenomenal. She looks much healthier. She looks better. Phenomenal. Slow down. Like, pump the fucking brakes. But what I can say is this: weight to height ratio wise, I don't think she's morbidly obese anymore. I think she falls into the obese range. She happens to be a very tall woman. I would think that, and she carries a lot of weight in her lower legs, in her legs and her ass, clearly. But now, don't get me wrong, and she's wearing a belt too, right? She's wearing a belt, but by waist to height ratio, I'd probably put her under 0.6, and under 0.6 is not morbidly obese, and by all manners. So I really think that she, even though she said I'm still going to be, you know, morbidly obese by BMI, that may be true. That may be true, but especially for taller women, I think that like waist to height ratio is more important anyway. I think waist to height ratio, once you get past a certain level, like once you get into like you know, a decent range, waist to height ratio is way more important than the scale anyway. Not that she does not have probably another 60 pounds of body fat to lose. I don't know how much she weighs right now. I'm still thinking she's over, you know, she's for 5'10", she's still probably close to 2 bills, and that's fucking way too fucking much for a woman. Way too fucking much. And I mean, way too fucking much for a woman. No woman, unless they're over 7 feet tall or around 7 feet tall, should have a 2 at the first number of their weight ever. It's just not healthy. But, well, kudos for not using the shots. She claims she didn't use them. She could be lying or she could not be. I don't think she did, but I just like to put that as a caveat because, very frankly, she's an enormous liar. So like that's the thing. Like, I'm very golf clap happy for her. But and you know, I wanted to thank her for pointing out that fat shaming does work. Everybody, you know, South Park, myself, Candace Owens, a bunch of people basically fat shamed her by the modern classic definition. There's really not such a thing as fat shaming because you can't actually shame someone. Like, you can't shame someone. They need to already be ashamed of the thing you're speaking about. So you're not shaming them. You are just highlighting that they are ashamed. And that is what every fat person goes through. Well, this person fat shamed me. No, they called you fat. And as a newsflash, you were the fuck are fat. Like, the truth is not shaming by any stretch of the imagination. And people that were saying that Lizzo needs to lose weight because she was a big rotund fat ass, that is not shaming. That was absolutely 100% true and proven by her losing fucking weight. She lost weight because people were on her about it. I mean, it's the reality. I know that a lot of body positive people are very upset right now, probably with her, even though they're keeping that pretty fucking quiet. But because their poster child basically has lost about 100 and some pounds, which again, straight up, great fucking job, Lizzo. If you need help losing the rest, if you would ever see this, if you would unblock me across all social media, because she personally blocked me everywhere, I would help you for free. And you wouldn't even need to mention it. Sign a non-disclosure agreement. I'd help you just because you can have a positive impact on your audience, even though you're a shitty fucking person. But I'd still help you because it would help a lot of people, and I'd work with anybody, But I just wanted to point out, and then I'm going to do some Q&A and stuff like that, that this is a good thing. Like, this is really, truly a good thing. Like, let me see if I can find a picture of her at her fattest. Lizzo obese. My God, she's lost a lot of weight. She really fucking has. When you look, oh wow. When you look at some of these, she's lost a fucking shit ton of fucking weight. Good for her. Good for her. No shit. No shit. Hang on a second. Let me. Look at some of these things. God damn. God damn. Yeah, she's lost at least 100 and some pounds. Good for Lizzo. No shit. Good for Lizzo. I mean, again, one more time, still objectively a horrible ass person. But very happy with her, for her, not with her. I couldn't give a fuck about her, really. Very happy for her. One more time, fat shaming works. Lizzo's the example. Fat shaming 100% of the time works. Not 100% of the time, because we do have stupid people and people that are in denial that need to be told. But this woman lost weight because society told her to. I mean, I'm sure her health, because looking at that, I'm sure her health started playing a factor because, God damn, pushing maximum density. But she definitely has lost a bunch of fucking weight. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Brittany, by the way, thank you very much. Appreciate you. All right. Thank you very much. I will take Q&A for a little bit, and then I'm going to be off. I'm going to probably, oh, hang on. Let me check when I'm going to be live later. I'm not doing a live right now at 12:30. I'm going to do a live a little bit later. I got to find out when Crystal's teaching class to see when I'm going to be going live later. And I'll be live at 5. I'll be live at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight, probably. But anyway, here we go. Let's do some Q&A. Coach Wentz will definitely be thanking her. I completely agree. People forget the fact that gravity exists. It's one of the reasons why nobody can be considered healthy if they're morbidly obese. Not one human being. It's because every single step they take, they are inflicting damage upon their weight-bearing joints, knees, ankles, lower back, hips, with anywhere from 4 to 10 inches per pound of pressure per pound of square of pressure per pound of square inch. Jesus Christ, couldn't get that up. 4 to 10 pounds. So 100 pounds overweight. Every time you take a step, it's anywhere from 400 to 1,000 extra pounds on your joints. It's fucking crazy. And it's physics. That's the thing. It's not even that crazy. It's just physics. When you stop normalizing things, you should be ashamed about. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've just got to get there in society, and that's 100% truth. We just got to stop like normalizing this crazy bullshit. Just got to stop it. We can't just keep normalizing crazy bullshit because it serves nobody any purpose. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, we're normal, like the normalization of putting children on puberty blockers. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. That's abuse. I mean, we know that these kids can't consent to anything, but we're going to fucking allow them to basically maim themselves because they want to. Fucking stupid. Hopefully her personality and attitude improve too. I highly doubt it. She's going to stay a fucking horrible person. She's a horrible person. She's famous for being fat. You know, like, I'm not saying she doesn't have talent, but she's famous for being fat. She's not a good person. Stopped being vegan and started eating animal protein. I think her vegan mukbangs were just gross. Yeah, she did start. She said that she's no longer vegan for right now, which is, again, just a gift that keeps on giving. Because don't get me wrong, if you want to be vegan, I'll even work with you, everything like that. But if you weigh 300 pounds and you've tried to lose weight a bunch of times and you're vegan, one of the things you're going to need to realize you need to change is you're not going to be able to be vegan any longer. The shit that you eat when you're vegan is causing you to be that way. I'm not saying that all vegans are going to be fat, because there's plenty of vegans that are actually underweight. But most people that eat vegan in today's society eat vegan shit in today's society. Let's see here. Brittany, hey Alan, does Ambrosia Collective ship to Canada? Because I'm tired. I tried to order the Holy Trinity and it wouldn't take my card, and it's a MasterCard. I would try Tiger Fitness. Canada. You motherfuckers are very, 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 very hard to sell supplements to. Just so you know, that's not on Ambrosia. That's on your government. Not only that, but your government charges massive fucking tariff on everything we do, and this is before we're putting our tariff on you guys. So, Mark and I were trying to get a vendor for Ambrosia in Canada, and it's like they want $50,000 per slot. So say we have 2 protein powders that we put in there, they want $100,000 for the 2 of them. I mean, that's fucking wild, and that's just for the slot. That's not the tariff. Like that's not the actual like upcharge on each one. So in order to make the money back, it's almost impossible. So that's why we don't have a vendor in Canada. More powerful to work out. I completely agree. Any questions, guys? By the way, folks, here is where you can get our coaching. I thought I should bring this in. You know what? Let's do this. Fuck it. Why not? I got 2 of them for you. I'm going to bring this one back. Boom. Here is 2 deals for you. All right. Just so everybody knows, everybody's aware. Here's 2 deals for you. One of them is the consultation deal. So for $24.99, you get the app for a month, a 30-minute consultation. You get to join the Hunger Management Support Group and the Habits Group. You can join for live classes. I taught a dumbbell class a little earlier. I teach Monday through Thursday. Crystal teaches Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday classes. And then we can talk at the 30-minute consultation about whether you would need coaching, or if I could just give you some advice that might help you out. And you still get to use the app for a month. And then we also have the, hang on, that might not have worked. It didn't. Here you go. Now this will work. This one will work. Okay, because you needed a space there. I put a link, but this one also, we sold a few, and I wanted to just give it out there. But that RFK is in MAHA deal. It's for a year of coaching for $299.99. I'll take 2 people if they want it today, just today. But I'm in that kind of fucking good mood. We got some other good shit happening. I'm in a very good fucking mood today. Very fucking good. I'm about to eat a fat ass motherfucking steak. I'm about to have some chickpeas, peas, tuna, and cheese. It's our version of macaroni and cheese for lunch. I'm gonna have like a fucking big, probably 18-ounce sirloin steak. I had a great day at the gym. I'm writing tons of articles, loving it. So if you're in question, and by the way, JRB, if you're on the app and you wanted to get a consultation, if you're if you're not a client and you're on the app, I sent everybody a link yesterday on the app that gives them an even better deal than the consultation deal that's right here. So check that out if you want to get a consultation. And thank you very much. I love our app. Our app is where you can track your food, you can track your workouts. We can put one of our pre-done workouts on there for you. You get pre-recorded workouts also, and like I said, live. There's a vast, like we can put a macro range on there for you and a caloric range on there for you. And then there is probably there's hundreds and hundreds of recipes that you can filter by making sure that like if you can't have gluten, they'll give you recipes without gluten. Our app's very fucking good. Like I'm very pleased with it. So people should check it out. Tonight, I'll be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight, probably with another fitness video or probably just something I want to bullshit about. And we're playing with the times here because I'm seeing whether 6 o'clock is better or if right now is better. Because YouTube changes shit up and you got to constantly be going for it. So now, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, it'll be evening rants. I'm not sure if Mark is going to be with me because he's at the Arnold. I think he's at Tiger Fitness headquarters right now, but him and the Ambrosia crew need to go to the Arnold this week. I don't sympathize. I feel bad for him. But anyway, let's see. What's an ideal body fat percentage for you would recommend for a woman who's 4'11"? Your height has nothing to do with what I would recommend for your body fat range, just so you understand. But for women, anywhere between 20 and 30. 15 for a woman is hard to maintain. That's an athletic form of leanness. Just because you have estrogen, So I would suggest between 20 and 30 is good. For men, it's 10 to 20. Also, do you think intermittent fasting is sustainable? Because I've been doing it for a while and it helped me to get down to 268 pounds, but I'd like to hear your opinion. I think intermittent fasting is how most people should eat, to be very honest. I hate that it got labeled by fitness gurus. Like fitness gurus had to put a name on something so they could then monetize it. But there's no experts in skipping fucking breakfast. I'm just going to point that out, right? Oh, this is awesome. I'm a coaching client, which I also highly recommend. I've dropped 2 pant sizes in a month. That is fucking awesome. Thank you for the endorsement. I appreciate you. But back to the intermittent fasting question. Most people in our society, especially in American society, do not have the caloric expenditure to justify eating all goddamn day long. They just don't. And you could be like, well, I just eat like 5 small snacks instead of eating meals. Eventually, those snacks become much larger. They become meals. You're eating 5 meals a day. It's one of the reasons why. It's one of the things when like people come to us from the bodybuilding world, like, hey, I'm done competing and I want to build a healthier relationship with food. Their relationship with food is fucked because they're used to eating so fucking often or not at all. It's wild, But so. Intermittent fasting to me is just really a smaller caloric ingestion window. I have eaten in what would be considered intermittent fasting for 5 years, 6 years. It's how I prefer to eat. I don't eat anything until probably about 2 o'clock Eastern time, or 2:30 Eastern time, and then I'm done eating normally by like 8:30 Eastern time. So 6 hours is normally my max. I've had some days where I just eat 1 meal. And I do have days where I'll eat earlier too, occasionally. Like if Crystal and I are out and about, we'll stop and have breakfast someplace, something like that. But yes, it's very sustainable for the rest of your life. As a matter of fact, most people should be eating in that way. Most people should eat in a much more closed caloric window. Most people should wake up and focus on their hydration before they eat anything anyway. Most people wake up chronically dehydrated. If you can get a gallon of water in a day before you even eat any food, you're killing it, which is, by the way, this we'll get there for me. Anywho. All right, folks. So if I don't got any more questions, one more time, I just want to share this. This is the best deal you're probably ever going to find for coaching. And it's really good for consultations. So please do check that out. Oh, hang on. One last one. Smaller 400 to 500 calorie lunch, meat-based, and larger dinner with carbs works for me. That sounds like that's an amazing, 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 amazing plan. It really does. Very good. People are uncomfortable with the slightest hunger pangs. They really are. They really are. I know I am. That's why I'm on No Morbidity and Alchemy every single fucking day. Every single fucking day I take it. Stop eating after 7. I stop eating after 7. If I eat late, I gain. It never fails. That would be because it's extra calories. There's not a huge metabolic difference, you know. But I mean, if that is your, like, if you've noticed that pattern, that's what I would do that also. Anyway, I tell my kids it's okay to feel hungry. It is. It's okay to feel hungry. Fuck yeah. Then you really cherish the food. But listen, folks, I'm off to go butcher down some meat and then cook some steaks. I am very excited about eating, and I hope all of you have a phenomenal day. I will be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Count on it. And I hope you all have a great day. Goddamn.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss, it's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also gonna boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, No Morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.